out now, man?
I don't know, swizzle dizzle.
Farts. Kitten mittens. Meat crop.
Kitten mittens. Meat crop.
Kite flyer.
Jump rope.
That was harsh. That was fucking harsh.
Jump rope is...
Bit too much.
I know. I kind of said the J word a little bit.
That was a hard J. Yeah, man.
Yeah. It's one of those things for me where I go across the line so much and then I have to kind of reel it back.
Reel it back a little bit.
Reel it back a little.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Or maybe calm up. I'm not too sure, as Jerry would say.
Yeah. Calm up is a thing I hear from him frequently.
I love it.
Oh, it's great.
I love it.
I've started using it with my kids. They're like, what? They just give me this confused look. Because most of the time, everybody's telling him to calm down. Because my kids are just bouncing off the walls.
I think your kids, from you hanging out with us, are just going to have a whole different level of just being fucking awesome. You know?
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. Goodness gracious. No, they're... I mean, yeah, so I gave my daughter that little T-Mobile little backpack thing. And
that
she
fanny pack?
Yeah,
dope.
she gushed over it. She was
the rainbow fanny
yeah,
pack?
she's like, this is my new favorite thing. She carried it with her everywhere today.
I fucking love that, man.
It was awesome.
I got two for my girlfriend, and I got one myself, and we just take walks with our fanny packs now, man.
Nice.
It doesn't hold shit. It holds like a fucking button, not my wallet, and like 2 quarters. It's not that big. No, it's not
it isn't that big. It won't even hold your phone.
No.
Oh my gosh!
No.
So the thing is totally just.
Actually,
just
it will hold it. It's see through. So I'm just like, I don't want people to see what I'm fucking holding.
that it's more of a privacy thing. Okay.
I'll just put condoms in it.
There you go.
Which will never be used.
It's just faded condoms.
I don't believe in condoms. I do not.
I was gonna ask you actually because I know that about you.
Natural foreskin. All right. Well, you want to get to this?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. Shake it out.
I might pour myself another beer here in a second,
for it.
but yeah, please do the intro.
Okay. Well, welcome back to Brewnomics Talking Shit, where we talk shit, talk about shit, and bullshit. Today we are lucky enough to be at the lounge at the end of the universe in Boise, Idaho, and it's a great place to just take a shit at. Also to express yourself and come by and do your artwork and whatnot. But the bathrooms are pretty great, aren't they, Will?
They really are. I took a journey there myself right before this show, and I feel much better.
Well, good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're relaxed.
Yes, I am.
Good. You better share that beer with me, by the way.
Oh, of course. This is the F Cancer. Not that we're profiling beer today or anything.
You're not profiling
but
beer.
I found it, and I was like, oh, I got to grab that.
And I am your host, Polycon, also known as PK, Pecan, P-Kizzle, P-Holla, and Richard Mancock. Call me whatever, or just don't call me. Text me. I would appreciate that. If you do call me, leave a voicemail. Otherwise, I would never respond to you ever. Don't Facebook message me. Don't come in my DMs. I hate that. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
I was gonna say you could call him and ask for Susan.
Oh, Susan.
Oh, Susan.
Oh, Susan. My guest today is Will. Say hi, Will.
Hello, everybody. It's weird for me being a guest. Normally, I'm the one writing questions and stuff, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the front of the show.
Yeah, I guess.
You feel good?
Yeah,
feel pretty?
I'm sweating everywhere.
I can tell. I can tell from the shirt down. It's just drenched.
I'm almost
it's
drenched,
a swamp down there.
Yes, heavily. There will be a crotch stain probably on my pants.
Okay, calm down. Calm down, Will. Or calm up. I like what you're doing.
Okay. How have you been, buddy?
I'm doing pretty well, man. I'm doing pretty well.
Good.
Yeah. People who don't know, Will's basically our 4th boy band member. He's also a main producer on Brewnomics. He is kind and generous, and he has an impressive penis.
Thank you. For all of the things mentioned
I
above.
shouldn't know that, but I do. I think you accidentally sent me a dick pic to your wife.
Yeah,
I kept it.
I'm glad you just didn't post it anywhere. But
I put it in a folder within the folder, encrypted it, and put it to another folder.
Another folder
onto a thumb drive.
It's like folder inception on a removable
in my storage
thing.
unit. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm keeping that shit forever.
Okay. No, I would expect you to.
It's not on the internet. Don't worry.
Okay.
Unless you want to see it.
No,
it's like way back of the storage unit.
I know what picture you're talking about. But,
you do.
Yeah. Well, like we've mentioned on the show before, we've all seen each other's dicks. It's just a guy thing.
Funny story. It wasn't even a dick pic. It was just your balls. At first, I thought it was kiwis. And I was just like, what the hell is this? Not a true story either, actually.
Not a true story.
But I
at
like how
all.
you kind of admitted to that. I really appreciate that.
I'll go with a bit. I don't care. That's fun. That's improv, man. I love that shit. That's great. That's great. I don't get to do that very often anymore.
Well, you're welcome.
Thank you.
And welcome to Talking Shit. This is your show, really. I've been trying to schedule Will onto the show for like 3 fucking weeks.
Yes, it has been horrendous trying to get me on. I normally just have stuff going on all the time, with my family or everything. And then the couple times that we did schedule it, just stuff came up with you. You had some family dinners, and I think I had to cancel at least once on that, and I feel bad that we haven't.
What I think
gotten
you want
to
to
do
say
it.
is that you've been busy, I've been watching TV, and finally you're just like, hey, we can do this, and I was like, awesome.
That's not
I
true.
guess I'll turn off
been-
my TV.
It's been more just like schedules during the day. Like it's weird because now that
Being an adult, and working and shit.
Yeah, you work. I'm now as of this recording unemployed.
You're a trophy husband.
I am a trophy husband, dude. I am totally going hardcore on that too. I have started working out and losing weight. And
See this.
Thank you. I'm down 15 pounds.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I am hitting the trophy husband thing hard. I don't have
You have to
dinner.
earn that shit, right?
I don't have. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't have dinners made, but the kids are there, the house is clean, the clothes are put away. That's all true.
So you don't cook.
I don't cook. We made a deal a long time ago where my wife will do the dishes, I will do the dishes and she will cook everything. She can make as big of a mess as she wants in the kitchen, and I have to clean everything up.
Okay.
And she thought that was fair because she did dishes when she was growing up and doesn't like it. So.
Dishes suck, man. Unless you have a washing machine, dishes suck.
So I was taught as a young kid that when you wash dishes, you have to wash them, and then you just put them in the dishwasher for sanitary things. So I hand wash everything, and then
That's a lot of fucking work, bro.
Are you telling me that I've been doing it wrong this whole time?
You just rinse them out.
Okay.
That's a lot of fucking work, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, good for you. Fucking.
Our dishwasher's
during now this whole
fantabulous.
thingamabob where things need to be clean.
Oh no!
Good for you.
This has been 13 years of marriage that I've been doing that exact same routine. So
That's fucking terrible. That's so much work. So much work.
All right.
Well, because of the quarantine and whatnot, be clean, right?
yeah.
And because of that, a lot of people have been finding just a lot of fucking free time. What have you been doing when you're not being the perfect trophy husband?
Well,
I guess when you're alone, you can't say masturbate.
Well, that's everything. No.
Check mark.
No.
That's on your Google Keep. Yeah, just up. I'm done.
It's one item. Just.
No,
but you have
it's
to
like
check
50
it every
items,
day.
but you just always check it off.
Oh God. God.
Please don't say masturbate. Though.
No, I won't. I would say I've been doing a lot of home improvement projects, just honeydew stuff. So yeah, again, more trophy husband kind of boring
Will the
stuff.
tool man.
Yeah,
Sinclair.
I made a path on the side of my house out of basically reconstructed brick. So brick that used to be somebody's patio was all broken up, and I went and picked it up and brought it back to my house, and then dug a big hole and then kind of laid it out so that it would all be patterned correctly. And my wife, because she thought with the virus and everything that the kids weren't going to have swimming lessons this summer, and so she's like, well, I don't want them to lose their swimming skills because of this, so let's buy a backyard pool.
You got a pool?
So I have
Thanks for the call.
It just got up this past week.
All right. I believe that.
It's a 30-inch pool, which doesn't sound. It sounds like it's a baby
trying
pool.
To imagine it, yeah.
But that's
It's a dog pool.
It's 30 inches deep, but it's 12 feet wide in diameter.
That's what
so
all the
it's
men
round.
say.
Yeah. So it actually it feels very refreshing when you sit down and stuff. And I got some canopies on a pergola finally put up, and so I did all that. I'm now painting my upstairs master bathroom, which needed to be how walls have walls and surface and stuff. I finally figured out how to make that surface texture.
Didn't they stop doing that because of that's the popcorn ceiling, right?
That's the popcorn ceiling. No, this is Yeah, just the wall texture. It's called like knockdown or something like that. And I finally figured out how to make that texture.
Just went to Home Depot and just got all the swatches and whatnot. And
yeah, we basically, and then we're gonna, I'm painting the bathroom.
We collect those religiously.
The paint swatches.
Yeah, yeah. We go there just to like get like a cord of some sort.
Yeah.
And then we just collect all the swatches, and then we use those tiles as coasters.
Nice.
So we take like fucking 10 a time every time we go there.
The tile swatches?
Well, there's also one for like
I'm just used to like the paint swatches.
Well,
But
yeah,
I'll have
there's
to check out
literally
the
like
tile.
floor tile like swatches, if you will.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah,
because
take them. It's a great coaster, or weapon, shuriken, whatever you want it to be.
That is genius.
It's pretty great,
I'm
dude.
Totally doing that now.
Or if you need to if you don't have the money to put the flooring in or for the wall, just go to Home Depot and Lowe's once a week. You know, and just collect. Just take all of them. Just like fucking 30 of them, dude. So just take them.
Just make like a
Maybe
mosaic.
buy like a soda or something. You know?
Yeah, make a mosaic in your.
Well,
your
they always
shower.
try to like charge us for it, but like, no, these are free.
There you go.
Go fuck yourself, cashier.
I don't
hate you a lot for
I
that,
actually
but they're
don't shop
free.
at Home Depot anymore. I only go to Lowe's.
Is that because like?
It's politics.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I don't really want to care about that, but that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Never knew though.
Yeah. Yeah. We're just
Okay.
gonna leave it at that.
Leave it at that, man. I like to watch K-pop music videos or K-pop performances in general.
Okay.
I love K-pop. I love boy bands, and K-pop has like the best fucking boy bands right now, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it a thing where they've kind of taken over that space, or is it strictly just boy bands that are in K-pop?
No,
Because
like
I thought it was all.
It's a whole thing. It's like boy they call them groups.
Groups.
So boy groups, girl groups, and there's like people who play instruments, but it's still considered K-pop. It's just I fucking love K-pop, man. It's just the choreography is amazing. You ever watch like America's Best Dance Crew?
No, but I know of it.
You know of it?
Yeah.
It's that times like a billion on steroids and cocaine.
Okay.
And then like the production value behind these music videos are fucking amazing. Because like, when was the last time you watched a music video?
1998.
Seriously.
Seriously.
Yeah, that's right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, kind of the same thing until I got into K-pop, and it's fucking awesome. Actually, I got into K-pop through baby metal, Japanese baby metal, and that's fucking awesome.
Explain
too, man.
baby metal to me. What is baby metal? I'm assuming it's like is it like Hey Diddle Diddle the Cat and the Fiddle, but like hardcore like with the metal electric
so you
guitar
get the metal
beat, or-
riffs, right? You get the metal riffs, but usually there's like a female singer. And
Okay.
she's like cutesy, and the voice is kind of high sometimes.
Okay.
So think of like a System of a Down song, okay? Think
Okay.
of the instruments. Then think of a tiny little Asian girl. Just it varies from what they sing and say.
Okay.
And sometimes like the lyrics themselves can be very catchy and poppy with
But
those riffs.
with the hard.
And there's a lot of like goth like or metal like, chic clothing. Get into it, dude. It's fucking great. Change your life.
Is it somewhat similar to like Evanescence? I think that's the only thing I could probably think of.
Man, go away. Get out of
did I
the show.
just-
The show's
did I
over
just-
now.
Am I? All right,
Go watch
I ruined
Daredevil.
it. Oh gosh, Daredevil, no.
Go watch that.
Wait.
People give that movie too much shit.
I was gonna say I think you're referencing the movie, not the show, because the show was great, but the movie.
I'm saying the movie. Yeah, they give it too much shit. It was entertaining enough.
Okay,
Don't watch Electra. That was shit.
that was crap with
That
Jennifer
was
Gardner.
terrible, dude. My dad likes it because there's a lot of like Asian themes to it.
Okay.
But that's the only reason why.
Okay.
He's just like, oh, it's like all magic and hot white ladies.
Right, tall white ladies.
that's
Well, yeah,
that's what we like.
electric. Explains a lot.
Now, I've been curious about this because you're like the most suburban dad person.
Oh,
I
I
know,
am
right?
totally that guy. I think I sent you guys like a comic strip of
You said
Pearls
it's a
Before
comic a
Swine-
day.
Swine.
Yeah, it's like a far.
And I realized like my dad does that to me, and now I'm doing that to you guys, and I'm like, oh my gosh! Like I kind of shuddered a little bit after I did it.
I laugh.
But I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, but
Now, if
Yeah.
you were a rapper, what would your rapper name be?
it would be. Repairishment.
Extrapolate.
Well, you have the name Repair in there, which, kind of goes with home fixing upping stuff. And then I tried to make it sound fancy.
Sorry, guys.
with it being Irishment, so I just kind of made something up.
I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah, there was just too much dead air there.
I feel you there. Mine would be Ass Amazing, but the S's would be
that's
dollar
great.
signs because rap name.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think my rap music would probably be more like Drake or some shit. I like Drake. Fuck you guys.
That's fine. No, I heard about
Sometimes.
So one of the things that I find, I know we're gonna play a game a little bit later because I've listened to the other.
Calm down, Will. Calm down.
Okay, I'm calming up is what I'm trying to do.
I like it. I like it.
So one of the things that I think you could use for a future game is this a video game like name tag, or is this a rapper?
My Ass Amazing.
Yeah, like that would be totally like a video game like sign on call name.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Because there's a guy
I'm sure Ass Amazing's been taken already.
I know Ass Master has, and then whatever number after it has
Ass
been
Master
taken.
like fucking 100,000
Pretty
and
much.
9
Yeah,
by a 10-year-old. Yeah.
yeah, because that's all 10-year-olds ever. They kind of come up with that same exact thing. But yeah, like you could totally do a game with that. Like, is this a rapper or is this
Ass Amazing.
or is this?
I think that would be my stripper name too.
Ass Amazing?
Dollar sign S is obviously.
Yes.
And I just throw up Monopoly money at the ladies or guys, whatever who wants to hire me.
Would you be making it rain? With the
Sometimes.
Monopoly money?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe coins
I've seen that they have little guns that just like
that shoot money at people.
eject well, whatever kind of paper that's about money
okay,
sized
okay,
at
okay.
people, but it's just like a little spinning disc thing that pushes the money out and flies at people.
Maybe
It's
just
kinda
Monopoly
funny.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or money with like fake money with my face and name on it.
There you go.
That would be my card.
There you go.
You know? You could be
should-
my gun shooter if you want.
Oh hell yeah. It'd be
As
fun.
you walk into like
Right.
bachelorette parties.
I was gonna say, am I gonna have to wear like a pink tank top?
No, it would be a full-on pink like 3-piece suit. And you just
yeah.
you're my hype man.
Oh, yeah.
You would call me in,
Oh heck yeah! I'd
Fucking
intro you on that.
Jello
Yeah,
shots
I'd
and
love
super
that.
soakers full of vodka, whatever.
Make sure
Jell-O
that
juice.
everything's filled beforehand. Yeah, that'd be great.
I love that. Throw like fucking like fun-sized candy bars at people.
Yeah,
Because look at this. I mean, obviously, like you gotta be drunk and happy before you see me naked.
I disagree, but whatever.
I appreciate that, man. That's very kind of you. That's very kind of you. Now we both love movies. We watch movies on the fucking rag.
Yeah, all the time.
What new movie have you seen that that's fucking floored you? That you just really liked?
Oh man, so I want to say 1917 has been just. I've been rewatching that movie, and I'm not super like war movie type guy, but what they did on this movie was it almost looks like there are no shots or no cuts.
Oh, like
to this movie.
One shot.
Yeah,
But edited in a way that it looks like a one shot.
It looks
Okay.
it's edited in such a way that it looks like it's all one continuous shot, like moving frame, even though they've hundreds and thousands of moving shots. But the way that it's really hard to control with movies and stuff like that is you have to control lighting in such a way, and there's tons of different like fires and flares and everything going on in this movie that it would be incredibly difficult. Not to mention the fact that you're moving from like small, very closed in space where you'd have to use like a body cam or like a
that's
handheld
cool.
kind of cam,
Okay.
and then you have like really like large, wide, sweeping crane shots, to where it's giving you like a big full picture of the battlefield. And so I've been watching like behind the scenes of that, and I've been trying to like figure out like where all the cuts have been made, and there's only like, if you watch the movie without really knowing that going in, that there's really only like two spots that you would never notice. that there's like defined cuts. One is where like the guy gets knocked out, and another one is where he like jumps in a river. But that's it. Other than that, like the other cuts are like when the camera like moves behind like a tree and you kind of like lose sight of the protagonist. That's where the camera's on like a dolly or whatever, and they can recreate that exact same shot. They just have him emerge from the tree on the other side, and they just splice it together.
I feel ya. Okay.
So, I've really been digging that. Ford versus Ferrari was really good.
Oh, that's an amazing movie, dude.
I love the part where Christian Bale like hucks the wrench at Matt Damon and destroys his own car. I was literally howling with laughter when that happened. I was like, oh my gosh. And then of course he saves the wrench, that's an actual true story that happened. And then Christian Bale's competitor comes up to him and he says, so what's up with your windshield? And he's like, I'm trying a new aerodynamic system. Like he totally just like tries to play it off. It's incredibly obvious that he just has a busted car. So, but he wins that race. So I don't know. I love that movie. There's a lot of really good, perfect shots on that movie.
It's a beautiful movie.
I would say probably my favorite shot in that movie is where he's listening to the Le Mans race. And he can't go, and he's hanging out in this airplane hangar, and an airplane goes by their auto shop, and they've got this like double-decker car lift that is holding all of these like classic cars, like super hot, fast cars, and the light is such that it's focused in on Christian Bale just listening to the radio, but in the background, the shadow of those cars are just moving across the wall ever so slowly. Just beautiful. I really like a lot of the cinematography in that movie.
Nice.
It's great.
Nice. I finally saw Snowpiercer.
You hadn't seen it?
I have not seen it.
You did one of those things where like
last
you
week.
just really?
It was just more like I forgot about it.
Okay.
And then it was on my Netflix list, and I was like, oh shit, dude. So I watched it, and it's fucking awesome. It's super brutal.
Yeah.
Super brutal.
There's some Chris Evans, who gives an amazing performance in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
His backstory in that is just insane.
Well, like, when I was watching the movie, and when I finished watching the movie, I was like, this is kind of like Logan's Run meets, like, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Like, not overall, but, like, this, like...
A little bit.
Yeah.
In the fact that everything's kind of contained into the train.
And spoiler, they ate people.
Yeah, they had to. And then they find out that the little bars of protein that they've been given are all cockroaches.
But I mean, like,
that's not that big of a spoiler.
Yeah, because with that, insects are just protein, right?
Yeah, that's exactly
and cockroaches, they never die anyway, even though it's a fucking apocalypse.
Yeah.
So why the fuck not? I was more impressed that there was a nightclub in the train.
Yes, I was. The thing that I was impressed in the train was the spa. The sauna.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a little closer to the end, but yeah, the sauna. Like, there's a sauna in this place, like with hot rocks and like wood paneled doors and all that stuff.
The different levels of that train was uncanny, and it just blew my mind every time they got deeper and deeper from just essentially like the ghetto to the high rise like penthouse with the creator
high rollers. Yeah. Incredible metaphors in that movie. Also,
super watch it. If you haven't seen it, watch it.
Yeah, please go back.
Captain America kicks ass.
Yeah. Also, the old man. I can't remember his name, but he plays the old guy in Hellboy as well.
Oh, he does. Yeah.
Yeah. That actor's incredible. Yeah, and then Ed Harris, of course, is great.
Obviously.
Speaking of Ed Harris, the other thing I've been watching lately has been Westworld.
Have not seen an episode yet.
Okay. Grab the HBO Max login. I've been watching that the last couple nights. That is incredibly interesting.
That's what Vic keeps saying, and for some reason I just keep going back to Parks and Rec. Like, what do you want to watch tonight? I don't know. I'm going on Parks and Rec. The last time I watched the remake of The Evil Dead, just because it was on Tubi, and I was like, I'm gonna put this on.
How was that? Because
I've seen it before. Super gory. It
was too gory for me. I think it came out right at the time where I'm like, all right, I'm kind of past gore and bloodletting and
shtick, though,
like
Evil
Saw
Dead.
and,
You know, it's gory. There's some funny parts. The main protagonist loses an arm. They find a chainsaw. They fight the demon. It's just Evil Dead is just a good thing to get into, I think.
Well, I really like the original Evil Dead,
Kick-ass.
and
Kick-ass.
the sequel is essentially a remake of the first one.
Yep.
But and then of course they have Ash versus
The Evil Dead.
the Evil Dead,
Mhm.
and is that the third one?
It's a series.
That's the series. There's a third one. No, Army of Darkness. That's
Army
what
of
it is.
Darkness.
That's the third
Thanks,
one.
Gabe.
And
You look good. I wish
thank-
people can see you right now.
Thank you, Gabe.
You look so good.
We can't
You guys
erase
can't
that.
see this. Gabe has his shirt off, and we're just drenching in just how we're sweating balls right now.
Your sweat is so shiny and beautiful.
Uh,
That's actually one of the things
What?
that. Yeah. What? that exact phrase, "your sweat is so
Comma.
shiny and beautiful," is one of the phrases that the video game that I'm using to like work out to will say to you.
a workout video game?
Yeah, it's called Ring Fit Adventure.
Like from
for the Switch,
the
from
Switch.
Nintendo.
Okay.
And that's one of the things that it'll tell you is your sweat is so shiny and beautiful. In that exact same manner of phrase.
Sweat
Sex
more.
and tone.
Keep sweating. Good job.
Yeah.
Keep going, Will.
It's kind of fun because it's like
A
an
little bit
RPG
more. Turn
for
me
working
on.
out.
I'm almost there.
It's a ring too.
It's a shake weight.
It's
A South Park shake weight, and it just splats in your face and gives you a towel and some fucking cab fare.
oh my gosh. I never thought about it quite that way, but yeah, the little guy is kind of he looks different.
That's
He's
cool,
very
man.
much PG or G, but
Oh, your Wii
for
character?
the Switch.
Oh, your
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that
You're-
avatar. Okay.
Yeah, that you because you have like this little ring that you like flex in and out to, and then it also uses like motion sensing and stuff.
At least
so.
you work out, bro.
It's the only way I've been able to lose weight, man.
I've been fucking eating.
That's what you've been doing.
That's my
during
workout.
during
Yeah.
the
This
COVID?
bowl's so heavy, I gotta make it lighter.
Well, that's always the joke on Brewnomics, right? Is I'm doing X many lifts of this beer to my face.
It's good. It looks good. Just hitting your
You
lips.
just got to hit so many reps in a day, right?
So on the Tubi, because I forgot that Tubi existed, so I've been going through like a good portion of those movies. I watched Premium Rush with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It's like the New York bike
is that where
couriers.
he's like a bike courier delivery guy
Mhm.
kind of thing? I haven't seen this.
I found it very entertaining.
Is
It's
it-
Michael Shannon as the bad guy, and Michael Shannon's a
Okay.
piece of fuck in this movie, but you love him as that piece of fuck.
Is he charming piece of crap?
It's just more like he's so zany,
Okay.
and he needs like
His pills, is that
he
what?
needs the package that Joseph Gordon-Levitt
Is it drugs?
is
Delivering?
carrying. Yeah, it is not drugs.
Okay, that's good.
But I don't want to ruin it because that's the type of movie that you just need to watch.
Is it shot with like GoPros or something, or
No.
like first person perspective?
No, it's just super entertaining.
Okay.
It's just go go go, and it's just a non-stop fun ride. And that's what I like about that movie.
Do you want to do this one next,
Open it up,
or
bro.
the sour?
Open that up, man. We're
All right,
cool.
here we go.
We're cool. We're drinking beer.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it. I'm off work. It's sometime at some point. I think it's dark outside. No, it's light outside. I've been drinking too much already. Now, going from movies, I want to ask, what was your favorite Saturday morning cartoon?
It was Spider-Man growing up.
The 90s.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
90s one on Fox Kids or whatever. Yeah.
Radioactive Spider.
Yes, entirely that. And the very last
But it
season,
went over your head, though, as a child, right? Because there were so many levels to that fucking show. Like,
a little bit. It did a little bit. Not that much went over my head though. I was reading at like, I don't know, probably like a 10th grade
look at
level
the big brain on Will.
at that
at
when I was
that
in.
age.
Oh, dude, it stopped at that like 10th grade.
You peaked then, yeah, yeah.
I peaked in like 4th or 5th grade in my reading
The
level.
dick
Yeah,
only got so big. Okay. I peaked at
Um,
fucking, I don't know, kindergarten, so you're cool.
you're fine.
Coloring's hard. Stay in the lines.
Oh man.
Anyway, talk about Spider-Man.
Spider-Man was great. I was really disappointed with that, like, because I grew up in Puyallup, Washington, and so it's way over on the Pacific time zone, and a lot of times what would happen is Fox would air college football games, and it would bump Spider-Man.
That's bullshit, dude.
It was incredibly
well, that's Saturday
bullshit.
morning, though, right?
Yeah.
Why is there a football game at fucking...
Because the Pac-10 would have football games on at, like, 9 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock in the morning.
Stupid.
Because there would be a morning game of, I don't know, Alabama or something that was playing, and they're on the East Coast, so they're at least 3 or 2 hours ahead, given daylight savings time. So it would come on, and I'd be like, all right, are they gonna show it? No, they're not. They're not gonna show it. And then I would miss parts of the storyline in continuity for that cartoon.
Those were like 3-part episodes, like
Yeah.
each time. Yeah.
And then you get all of the commercials during like the after school like show lineup of like, this new episode is coming and you better beware. You have to watch it because it's a major changing event in the life of Spider-Man. And you'd be so amped up, and you'd get up early, and you'd have your your big bowl of cereal with the big giant spoon, and you sit down to watch it, and you'd get done, going through all the crappy stuff right beforehand. I mean, X-Men sometimes it would be on before, sometimes be on after, depending upon where it was in the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fox Kids.
Yeah.
So you had Power Rangers. You had, like, the Knights of Chernog.
Yeah.
Big Bad Beetleborgs.
Yes. And so, like, I would get through, like... Struggle
Digimon.
through, like, Beetleborgs, or I would be
You
over
don't
on...
struggle
like,
through Beetle... You struggle through Beetleborgs. It was just...
I
love
did.
Beetleborgs. It was a shitty show,
I
though.
did. I did. I'm a little, a couple years older.
VR
than you.
Troopers.
I remember VR Troopers. Do you remember Street Sharks?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
I didn't get too into it.
Well, no. It was. I think it was even beyond my time at that point. But
A little bit too old for that.
But I mean, like you get through the crap shows, and then you'd wait, and then they'd interrupt it for like football, and you're like, what the heck is this garbage? Because I wasn't into football at all then. But
Do you remember those Girls Gone Wild commercials?
yeah, I do.
That got me through my puberty. That
Dude,
and like
being up late at night watching like
fucking
Spice
on the
TV,
weekend.
yeah. Dude, when you're like 16, 17, like you're just, I'll take whatever I can get.
I'm gonna stay up till fucking 4 in the morning.
Well, here's the thing: the internet didn't
nothing.
It didn't really exist. Like it existed, and you could get email, and you could get whatever. But like, it would take you like 5 minutes to download one picture of like Tiffany Amber Threeson, right? Like not even 5 minutes, more like 45 minutes to download one
took
picture.
A grip, and then you had to cancel it so your parents didn't see what you were doing.
Exactly, and I was on
And
like.
they knew you were on the internet because you had that fucking dial tone that went on there, which took like fucking a minute anyway to fucking get started.
No. If anybody picked up the phone in my house while you were on the internet, it would boot you off. Not to mention, my dad didn't ever want to like do the home installation project thing that I end up doing a lot now. He had I kid you not, a 75-foot phone cord that we would drag across the living room and plug into where our home telephone line was, just to connect the computer to check your email or whatever.
Well, damn.
So if you're on the internet,
That's ridiculous.
you couldn't do nothing.
I had many favorite Saturday morning cartoons, but the one that
elaborate.
that just really stuck with me, the one I want to talk about today, is Beast Wars, Transformers Beast Wars. That hit a lot of levels.
That was great.
It was an amazing.
Optimus Prime is the gorilla, right?
Yeah.
And was I forgot what Starscream was, but he was always annoying. Gabe, thank you.
Was he a pterodactyl?
He might have been a pterodactyl. Yeah, that makes sense because Megatron was the T-Rex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is normally Grimlock.
And I would say like Bumblebee was probably like Cheetor.
I think so.
And then you had Rat
right.
Trap. Rat Trap was my favorite Beast Transformer.
You're taking me back so far in my brain, like you're hitting
And also
so
Tigertron.
many... Dude,
Because
Tigertron
Tigertron was like a robot who was a samurai who embraced his beast side and fell in love with an actual white tiger. That was so fucking deep for me when that came out.
See, I remember that show, and it was probably like peak time for you, but for me it had just like entered the scene as I was leaving it.
Beast Wars.
And so like and I hung around in that cartoon scene for probably longer than I should have.
No, should have stayed in longer.
Thank you.
That's what she said.
But yes.
Don't lie. You should never say that to you. I'm
No,
sorry.
no.
That was rude.
Wow.
That was really mean. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, if anything, that you gave me
That's
a compliment.
why you have kids.
Well, no. If anything, you gave me a compliment because if you should have stayed in longer, that implies that you're having some kind of,
There you go. You calmed up.
kind of a problem.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Do you want to play a game with me?
Yeah.
Cool.
What do we got?
Well, this game is called Real Name or Fake Name.
Oh, so it's kind of like what I mentioned earlier. But
A little bit. If you get it right, if you say that it's real or fake, I'll take a drink. You don't need to take a drink if you get it wrong, but you can be a man about it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that beer.
Yeah, of course.
That's dark.
This is good. I just
That
listened
is a
to
good beer.
the show that they did. Was it Vic and Jerry did with? Was it Ron? I don't know.
Swanson?
The guy. I wish Ron Swanson. I wish we could get him on our show.
Burgundy?
Or Burgundy. It was
City Peanut
yes,
Company.
City Peanut Company.
Yeah.
Dan, and they had this
City Peanut
exact same beer on there, and I was like, I remember that beer, and
Nut
I remember
shop.
it being good, and so I saw it and I picked it up. But
Right on. Well, thank you, sir.
yeah,
Will brought a lot of beer today, which I appreciate. Thank you.
But
you want to get into the game?
yes.
Okay, so the game is real name or fake name.
'Kay.
The first name is Paul Twocock. Paul Twocock. Real or fake?
Real.
Real? Well done, sir. He works for a gay charity right in Europe.
Okay.
What about Ima Cummings?
Fake.
Well done, sir. I'm just drinking now.
You're just drinking now. You better just not put that down.
What about Mo Lester?
Oh, that's tough. Is Lester the official last name, or is it a middle name?
You get nothing from me.
Okay. I'm going to call fake.
Ain't no fucking
fake,
lifelines.
fake.
It's a real name.
Oh!
He was a loving husband. But unfortunately, he had passed away in 2008. We're gonna drink one from Mo Lester.
Yeah. I'll take a second.
What about Destiny Hooker?
Real.
She is real. She is 6'4". She was a member of the U.S. Women's National Volleyball Team.
I feel so sorry for that girl.
Right.
I mean, she overcame a lot. Like, U.S. Women's National Volleyball Team?
Oh, she kicked ass. She did something with her life.
Oh, I bet. Bumps that spike.
What about Fat Ho?
Real.
He is real. He is a New York taxi cab driver. Fat Ho. So if you do see Fat Ho in New York, tell him we sent you.
Cheers. I'll drink to that.
Mr. Ho. How about Oral?
Fake.
Real. She was a contestant on The Price is Right. She was like fucking 68, bro. It's just straight up Oral. on her tag.
It wasn't Opal?
No, it was Oral.
It was Oral.
It was Oral.
Okay.
Yeah. She,
I would've-
she looked very sweet.
I'm sure. Although probably one of those bastard contestants that, somebody puts down 0 and then she's like right after him and is like $1.
$1.
I hate that.
Fuck you, Oral.
Yeah.
Ew.
I
How about-
actually saw somebody who hadn't put 0 and somebody that came after them put 1 and then the next person put 2. It was like, both of you?
Nah, dude.
Really?
Play the game. Play the game, though.
Really?
If anything, play the game.
Ugh.
A W is a W.
So anyways, continue.
How about Jiny Fucks?
Fake?
Real. She was on the 2016 U.S. boxing team.
What was the name again?
Jiny Fucks. Ginny. It could be Jeannie. I'm saying Jiny.
Or Guinea.
Or she could be called Gina. And then last name Fuchs. Pronounced Fucks.
Real. All right.
Yeah. Thank you for supporting the U.S. boxing team, by the way, and kicking ass.
Yeah, she'll mess you up.
She would. She looks very strong. What about Harden Fister?
Real.
Fake.
Oh,
You take
you're
that drink,
getting-
son.
I
you
will.
take that drink like a man.
You got me questioning myself now because I would have said real on that earlier, but I had gotten so many that this is
You
good.
got the confidence
It's good.
in that you're really okay.
Yeah, now I'm double guessing.
We got one more for you. It's John Foot Penis.
Fake.
That's totally fake. Yeah, that's all Family Guy.
All right.
John Foot. It's John Hancock now.
There it is. That's almost like a your beer in other words kind of thing.
So-
John Foot Pennies. That's great.
Now, Will, we bullshitted.
Yes.
You've literally taken a shit.
Yes.
Is there anything you want to talk shit about?
Yeah. So I don't like it when my friends prejudge me about what I'm going to talk shit about.
Are you looking at me right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm just giving you crap.
Well, I was
man.
going to say extrapolate.
Well, in last episode, Ryan and you guys at the very end of the show, you're like, yeah, I think I'm going to have Will on next. You're probably just going to talk bullshit about his kids or whatever.
Oh, did we? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay.
And
yeah.
you know what? No, so honestly,
Are you going to talk shit about your
I
kids?
will. I'm going to give you a twofer, okay? So just because of that.
That's way too much.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, go for it. It's fine.
So, if anything that I'm going to talk about my kids, it's basically just that I don't like that they ever show me like lack of respect or just kind of like not listening or following instructions, and like especially when I'm like trying to help them.
So you're talking
And-
shit about your kids right now.
Yeah, and I really don't like it when I'm trying to help them and then it ends up like with them breaking my stuff. Where I'm like, no, just let me help it. It broke.
Oh.
That's hard as a dad to not want to, hurt your kid in retaliation. But I don't, of course. But no. I actually have been thinking long and hard about this, and
What grinds your gears?
Yeah. What really?
You're really such a nice guy, so I'm trying to. I
Well,
would
thank
love to
you.
know what
No,
what
what-
really pisses you off.
What really pisses me off in the world?
Is it Gabe?
Honestly, no. Gabe is lovely.
Gabe's a great guy. You're awesome, Gabe. He's our IT guy.
If you're coming in halfway through the show, yeah, he's our IT guy. He's
also
the,
the face of talking shit.
he's the man in the chair. Is what he is.
He's our man in the chair.
The thing that really pisses me off is when people act superior to other people.
Oh, fuck
So-
those people, yeah.
So, like, anybody that's, like, if they're, like, your boss or whatever, if they're, like, in a position of, like, power, right? Like, and they, like, shove their power, like, pretty much down your throat, like, no, you will do this, or, like, and honestly, I had a boss that would do this a lot at my last job, and basically, like, he wouldn't acknowledge me if I came into the room and was going to ask him a question until he was done doing whatever the heck he was doing. And that's just an ass move. That's just an ass hat move. Like, it, and, just using your power, or whatever that you have to, like, put somebody else down. And I think that's actually why I've been having, like, a really hard time with, what's been going on with a lot of politics right now, is because our president does this a lot. And it infuriates me. Like, some people would ask me, like, oh, do you just have, like, a problem with authority? No, I have a problem with people abusing, like, a higher station than maybe what then they should be given. Because, honestly, I see every single person out in the world as an equal. I'm just as equal and deserving as you are. And, if somebody, if a millionaire were to walk in the room, I would think that I am just as deserving or equal as he is. I would expect that he would treat me the same way. And if I ever won the lottery or whatever, right, I would not change how I treat people because money doesn't define me.
If you won the lottery, I would expect you to buy me a brand new Kia or Hyundai.
I would. Instantly. We'll bump that up, buddy.
I'm not asking for much. That's why I'm asking for a Kia or a Hyundai.
Kia or a Hyundai, that's what I'm saying. Like, at least get like the luxury package on that or
Oh
something.
yeah, dude. It would be like the $50,000 one or something.
All right, yeah.
The one with the rear
works,
view camera.
and I'd do it. In a
Fucking
heartbeat. Like,
heated seaters.
I'd do that for, almost anybody. But not just anybody. But you're one of my good friends, obviously. But I'd want to try and see if there was a way that I could help you help yourself.
I feel you.
Because I am also one of those people that believe hard work deserves reward. But at the same time, like, nowadays it's so hard to pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. Like, you almost can't. Like, it's kind of one of my things that I discuss with my wife a lot is, like, I kind of believe, like, retirement is almost like a myth. And
dude, yeah.
I don't see it getting any better, but it really just, it annoys the crap out of me when people will treat someone else poorly. I had to use word choices there and censor myself. When they will treat someone poorly for no other reason other than they can. I hate that. Like, hate is a strong word, and I hate that.
I hate those people.
So if there's anything that I will talk shit on is just treating people not as people. It's treating people as a commodity. Treating, talking down to somebody.
We're not better than each other.
We're not.
Equal, yeah.
If you're that type of person that's going to do that, you're just proving to me that you are not my equal. You are less than. I don't care whatever you've done in the world. I don't care if you're a police officer even. You are not better than me.
I feel you. And I fully agree, man. I think that's a good thing to talk shit about.
So I've had a lot of reflection, time kind of.
Yeah, it seems like you've had.
With especially with, the virus and being unemployed and everything like that, like, it's been actually good for me just to have this time to think about some of this hard stuff.
Well, we all need to reflect on that too, just how we treat each other, and no matter what your beliefs are, it's just respect each other, show each other that we're all surely not different. Stop acting like
everybody
you're
poops.
A fucking dick. Everybody takes a shit.
Everybody poops.
Everybody poops. Everybody poops. Do you watch a lot of YouTube videos, right? Ish. Okay. Well, I don't know if you came across
I have my
this.
niche.
You have your niches?
Yeah.
Well, we all do on YouTube. But I don't know if you came across this, but on YouTube lately for me, the ads have been of fucking 20-year-olds saying how they made their millions. You know? Yeah, I became rich because I did this click marketing thing, or, Amazon seller.
You're totally being profiled.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's all my fucking ads. Those are all my fucking ads, man. And that's really pissing me off lately.
Oh, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
I get a lot of Unilever stuff, like a lot of like soaps.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. Well, you gotta remember, like, I've got a family, so like all of those like essentials, right? They're totally gonna try and hit me with that. Or I get a lot of like, play this new like runner game, right? Because my kids are on my YouTube, and like my kids have just infiltrated that, Or I get a lot of like diet and exercise stuff, because like they, YouTube or Google or whatever probably knows my age, by what I've purchased on Amazon or whatever, so I get a lot of like, if you're trying to cut fat, like, you're probably doing it wrong, and and then it's like a 2-minute ad, or car stuff still. Like, I still get like, we're gonna unveil the new Ford truck in 2 days, and then it's just like the outline of the headlights, and you're like, that is the dumbest ad.
It's fucking shitty, dude. What I don't appreciate is that these people will tell me they're rich, but they're just showing themselves.
Yeah.
Like, I think if they got like a celebrity, I'm more inclined to be like, oh, they were able to hire a celebrity for this fucking ad. I might think I can get rich too. Hire like fucking Brendan Fraser, and I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is Brendan Fraser doing on this get rich quick ad right now? I think I'm in it. I'm gonna fucking watch your free training.
Hire David Spade.
hire David Spade. Nah, fuck David Spade. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, that's too much. That's too much.
I threw a curveball at you. I wanted to see if you'd catch it.
That's too big of a curve.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For some reason, David Spade. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Well, that guy's kind of a hard sell on life, anyway.
Exactly. Well, dude, I really appreciate being on the show.
Dude, thank you for having me.
And I appreciate the lounge at the end of the universe in Boise, Idaho, really just letting us do our show. William, do you want to read this long list of fucking things they want us to say about the lounge right now?
Yeah, okay, I'll switch to producer mode.
Okay.
All right. So, thank you again to the lounge at the end of the universe. You can get your growlers delivered to your door by visiting loungeboise.com/shop. Again, as with all of those orders, your pants are optional, but please, for the sake of the delivery drivers, wear pants.
Or wear a shirt at least.
Yeah,
Shirt cock it.
There it is, right there. Also, Boise Beer Buddies. This is a Boise Beer Buddy hub, so anyone who is part of the Boise Beer Buddies membership gets $5 off in-house growler fills. Now, what that means is you can't get the delivery, but you come here, you stop by. It's literally almost like a to-go order, and you're gonna get $5 off all your growler fills just by showing that Boise Beer Buddies card. Also, if you use the discount code Brewnomics, you can get was it like $5 off of your Beer Buddies membership. So $15 for a Beer Buddies membership. Super affordable. I love
That's
that
awesome.
Brewnomics is a discount code. That just makes my heart grow 3 sizes like the Grinch.
Okay, I'm glad.
And then
I'm glad.
oh my gosh. We're looking at the we have a news anchor right in the middle of our feed. If you're watching on the Lounge Boise video feed here. But you can also help the lounge continue supporting local artists like us by becoming a member at patreon.com/loungeboise. Again, that is patreon.com/loungeboise. Now, if you're a member, you're going to get access to exclusive content, parties, stand-up, probably even whenever we do get around to doing our drink-along that we're trying to set up. Got to go through a couple logistics stuff there, but probably going to get exclusive to that as well, and just a ton more stuff as well. And I keep saying as well. Paula, you're going to have some editing. Also, one last thing real quick coming up. You're going to want to tune in Friday, July 31st for the lounge's 12-hour Coronathon. This is a fundraiser for the lounge at the end of the universe in collaboration with The Blue City and Book Events Boise. All of those details can be found on the Lounge of the Universe website. And other than that, you can follow me on Twitter at Sinclair Will. I'm, if you want a more personal conversation piece, find me on Facebook. I've been trying to hit that up a little bit more, especially if you're a member of the Boise of our Brew Crew, the Brewnomics Brew Crew, which is facebook.com/groups/Brewnomics Brew Crew. And we're always posting stuff there. Go ahead and join us. Remember, you can find us online. And PK, you're pretty much behind all of our social media. So you're on our Insta. And this is all at Brewnomics. You're on our Twitter.
Yeah, Jerry and I do a lot of our social media. It's just Brewnomics on all the social medias, even on any podcast platform. You can also find Jerry at the Basco Fiasco, I think, or Wash Your Freaking Hands Basco Fiasco, whatever they may be.
Yeah, it should come
You'll
up
find
as
him. Yeah, if you follow us, you'll definitely find him. You can also follow me on Instagram at Paula25. And really just support local, support us, support just being good people, drink good beer. Overall, don't be a piece of shit. I'm looking at you, Karen. Gabe.
I pointed. A different Gabe.
Different Gabe. Not our man in the chair. But overall, we really appreciate you guys just listening and just supporting us too. And seriously, just go out there and just drink good beer.
Drink good beer. Be good people. Wear a mask. And, tell a friend about the show. Also, give us some feedback. Let us know what you thought about this show. And,
I don't want to hear it.
And our other
You'll read it. I don't want to hear it.
I want to read it because, producer hat again. But, Yeah, this has been fun,
Thank
PK.
you, man.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
being on the show.
I'm so sad that I didn't get to do this earlier because I had such a good time.
Well, thank you. Next time, check out the next Talking Shit. Check out the next Brewnomics main podcast.
Definitely.
And just look out for our videos and support the lounge at the end of the universe in Boise, Idaho.
Be good to each other.
You guys take care.
Cheers.
You want to touch tips? That was hot.